Welcome back live to Little Rock, Arkansas. And here comes Hellfire Club, Eddie Munson in one-on-one action, being accompanied to ring by that man, Rick Boogs. Legion of the following contest, good for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Rick Boogs from Indiana, weighing in at 217 pounds, Eddie Munson. Well, Eddie Munson, the leader of Hellfire Club, making his way to the ring, being accompanied to the ring by one of his members, Rick Boogs, and conspicuous by his absence, Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly, a former ACW Tag Team Champion and a former TNW TV Champion. And however, we were told that his contract had expired. And it looks like the only two Hellfire Club members remaining, Eddie Munson, the leader of the team, and Rick Boogs. Yeah, but Eddie Munson returned to the Summer of July Rumble. The last time we saw Rick Boogs was the 8-man Battle Royal months ago, back in late March. And no doubt about it, was to determine the next United States champion. But Rick Boogs came so close to winning the title that time, no doubt about it. As we wait for the arrival of the TNW TV champion, TJ Behan, here in Little Rock, Arkansas. And his opponent from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the TNW TV champion, TJ Behan. Well, TJ has made so much history ever since arriving to TNW. And he is the only Behan in history to ever square off with the one and only Bray Wyatt. No doubt about it, it was a big-time moment for TJ to square off against the legendary Bray Wyatt years ago when he was known as The Fiend in late 2021. When TJ arrived at ACW, he was given an opportunity of a lifetime to compete, ended his rivalry with the legendary Captain Buggy, and most of all, went on to take out The Fiend Bray Wyatt, and the only Behan in history to ever escape the Mandible Claw. No doubt about it. The Fiend Bray Wyatt made so much history during his time. And here we go, TJ and Eddie Munson going at it. Now Rick Boogs out here in support for his club brother. And right now, though, suplex by TJ, taking Eddie Munson down off his feet. Springboard crossbody, nobody home there. And a springboard back drop kick right to the head. And it looks like these two have met their match. Eddie Munson hailing all the way from Hawkins, Indianapolis. And no doubt about it, this has already become an amazing night thus far, as TJ Behan, already a Behan in his own rights, after an amazing performance he had late last month in August with his family, his cousins, Colt 412 and Kyle Behan, after taking out the Judgment Day at their own game. No doubt about it, it was a big-time moment, and Rhea Ripley was shocked out of her mind as she came out to the stage, and she could not believe it, that her own team just lost to the most dominating family in history. No doubt about it, the Behan clan are the most dominant family you'll ever want to face in the ring. But outside the ring, they are the most kind family and one of the greatest family you'll ever want to meet. No doubt about it. Right now, though, Eddie Munson just knocked TJ right off his feet. And already breaking the referee's count. They want to fight on the outside, it looks like. No doubt about it, Eddie Munson making his TNW in-ring return. We haven't seen the man in months. Probably working. He was probably training, it looked like, to be back where he is now. No doubt about it. But sooner or later, we might see a new member to Hellfire Club, because whoever that member is, they may be the luckiest member alive, joining one of the most dominant teams already in ACW's history. No doubt about it. Eddie Munson, a former ACW Next Generation champion, and one of the greatest champions in history. And Rick Boogs, a former ACW Tag Team Champions with Machine Gun Kelly. Look out! And TJ launched right out to the floor, right in front of my announcer's table. Looks like Eddie Munson has lost a step. More likely, Eddie Munson has not lost a single step, and it looks like Eddie is fighting back everything he's got, rocking out in those jeans. Man. Ref at a 3 count here. Referee already at 4, telling both men to get back in the ring here. Ref at a 5 count. Referee at 6. And TJ in trouble. The big kick from Eddie Munson. Oh, what a kick from Eddie. Looks like he's been training a lot to be back here. There's a clothesline. Another clothesline as Eddie has TJ staggered. And TJ in trouble with a leg sweep takedown. Knocking him right off his feet, and now Eddie Munson with a cover. Is that it right there? 2? No. TJ kicked out at 2.5. The TNW TV champion trying to fight back, and he's got, and a spear! That was TJ's finishing maneuver. The spear from Eddie Munson. And Eddie Munson just won his in-ring comeback with one spear to take out TJ. Well, what a matchup. Here's your winner, Eddie Munson. Eddie Munson victorious. And it looks like Hellfire Club is on a roll here on TNW. Yeah, no doubt about it here, folks. This was an amazing night. But stick around. We're not even through yet, because coming up next, Candice LeRae in one-on-one action against the one and only Natalya. Oh boy, Natalya is here in the building, and that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. And we are back live here in Little Rock, Arkansas. And here comes Candice LeRae. No doubt about it. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Redondo, California. She is the TNW Summer July Money in the Bank briefcase holder, Candice LeRae. Ring announcer put it best. The TNW Summer July Money in the Bank briefcase holder is Candice LeRae after winning that briefcase late last month in August, as we are paying tribute tonight to the late great Bray Wyatt. The last I checked, Candice LeRae knew Bray Wyatt personally and already a close friend in the backstage area. No doubt about it, along with Natalya. After being around Bray for a long time, no doubt about it, this is going to be an amazing matchup here between two of the greatest in the history of this business. And, uh-oh! Here comes the Queen of Hearts, Natalya. My goodness. And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya! Natalya, the longest reigning TNW Divas Tag Team Champions for over 5 years with Cole's mom, made history for herself when Bray Wyatt was still around in late 2015 with the Wyatt family, and made a name for themselves. No doubt about it. Even if you remember correctly from the Wyatt family's history books, Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, Randy Orton, and Braun Strowman, those were some classic battles over the years, back in the WWE's record books and that organization's history. No doubt about it. And Natalya is here to fight as we are paying homage to the late, great Bray Wyatt tonight. No doubt about it. Even Terry Funk. There's no doubt about it. TNW and ACW having its tribute shows for Bray Wyatt. Well, this Thursday night on the HWF, we'll have a tribute show for Terry Funk. No doubt about it. One of the greatest legends and hardcore legends in the history of this business. Because coming up next after this matchup, our main event tonight, Jay Reigns versus David Christopher. TNW World at War Champion versus TNW World Heavyweight Champion. Well, that matchup is going to be huge after this match is all said and done. Well, Candice LeRae is getting the holy heck beat out of her here at the hands of Natalya. No doubt about it. We already know that Natalya's case is something else, as we already know that even Natalya has a long history of Bray Wyatt here in TNW. No doubt about it. Close friends and already been through so much together. Even outside the wrestling world. No doubt about it. And right now, though, Natalya kick to the spine, already hammering away on Candice. Yet, though, Candice LeRae has taken a beating and a pummel right here. Cover of the match, is that it? No. Gets a 1 count. And a clothesline right off the corner by Natalya, already pummeling Candice LeRae, but Candice coming back with a drop kick, knocking Natalya right off her feet. And whoa! Straight to Chris Jericho with that double knees to the face into a code breaker and a suicide tornado DDT to go with it. My God, what a combination maneuver by Candice. Yeah, well, Candice LeRae is the TNW Summer July Money in the Bank briefcase holder in our Divas division, because don't forget that briefcase is also to cash in for any title of her choice at any time. Now that about it, Revy was out here earlier tonight, had so much to say about Bray Wyatt and his history. She said that she looked up to Bray after arriving here from ACW to TNW, but she got a few finger pointers from Bray in the backstage area ever since. Now that about it, Revy had a 6 count here. Oh, and a kick to the gut by Candice. And now Candice LeRae turns her around. Look out! Human surfboard! The human surfboard right in the face of Natalya. Well, that one's got to be the end of that one. Well, a lot has happened here on TNW, I'll tell you that much. Candice with the first cover of the match. Is that it? No. Natalya got the first cover of the match, and Candice kicked out. And it looks like Natalya kicked out at 2.5 and refusing to lose here tonight. This is our tribute show to the late, great Bray Wyatt. It's not about titles. It's not about the briefcases. It's about Bray Wyatt paying tribute to one of the greatest legends of all time in the history of this business today. But how about one of the greatest creative minds in the history of wrestling, who created The Fiend Bray Wyatt and also the Firefly Funhouse. But how about it, Bray Wyatt has done so much over the years in wrestling and has created so many great things and had so many classic battles over the years, including with The Undertaker. Well, how about it, years ago. Yeah, right now, though, Candice, whoa! Candice LeRae kicked Natalya right off her there. And slams her head like a basketball. Standing double stomp, Natalya moved out of the way. And Natalya with a clothesline. It's my goodness here, Natalya refusing to lose here tonight. No doubt about it. Natalya with a big right hand. The daughter of the late, great Jim the Anvil Neidhart, doing whatever it takes to win here tonight. Right now, though, Natalya realizing Candice got back to her feet. Double underhook suplex, slamming Candice. Just my goodness here. Where you know that since Belle Dizora won the TNW Summer July Rumble in the briefcase, where you know that tomorrow night on ACW, we will have an 8-man battle royal in our main event, which will determine our next ACW World Heavyweight Champion, Natty by nature, shades of her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Cover, is that it? But Candice made it to the bottom rope right before the referee even made a 2 count. Well, Candice LeRae not giving up here, trying to send a message to the women's division and all the champions that she's coming for the titles. And uh-oh, Natalya, we saw this earlier from GGP. Sharpshooter, sharpshooter, sharpshooter. Natalya's got it locked in. Is Candice going to tap out or is she going to escape? Just look at Candice fighting it. Natalya's got it fully applied. My God. Oh, Candice not going to give up here. She's not even... Uh-oh. We saw Damien Shadows did this earlier, escaping the sharpshooter. Super kick by Candice. Oh, Natalya caught Candice into an abdominal stretch. Referee there asking her, do you want to quit? And right now, though, Natalya already doing whatever it takes to win here tonight, knowing she's the Queen of Hearts. And a hip toss by Candice LeRae knocks her down right off her feet. And uh-oh. There's a snapmare. And a basement dropkick right to the head of Candice. And now Natalya calling right for the end here. Going for the sharpshooter again, but Candice reversed it. And right now, though, Natalya launching Candice off the ropes. Big back body drop. Well, these fans here in Little Rock, Arkansas, saw Candice LeRae go flying right in the lights of the sky. Whoa. Hip toss by Candice LeRae. And these fans here in Little Rock, Arkansas are really loving this, I'll tell you. And there is no doubt about it here in my mind that this has become an amazing night thus far. And now Candice, with that submission hold fully applied to Natalya in the center of the ring. Yeah, but is Natalya going to tap or is she going to escape? I don't know, but referee, they're asking. Does she want to quit? All right, now the match is still going on here in Little Rock, Arkansas. These two do not want to give it up here of what's on the line. Well, how about it? Pride and guts and homage to Bray Wyatt here tonight. This has truly become an amazing night. Natty by Nature. Natty by Nature connected. That one's got to be the end right here. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Natalya picks up the win here in Little Rock, Arkansas. Here's your winner, Natalya! Natalya victorious, winning that one by 2 big-time maneuvers with that Natty by Nature and a sharpshooter. And no doubt about it, this was an amazing matchup, folks. Stick around. Up next, our main event tonight, the World Heavyweight Champion versus the World at War Champion. David Christopher versus Jay Reigns. That matchup is huge and it's live and it's next. And we are back live here for our main event here in Little Rock, Arkansas. And man, oh man, what a night it has been thus far on this tribute show to Bray Wyatt. Yeah, that running senton by Damien Shadows earlier was a big moment here. And here comes the World at War Champion, David Christopher. Now that about one of the greatest champions in TNW history. And here he is. Here comes the World at War Champion. My God, what? The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 230 pounds. He is the TNW World at War Champion, David Christopher! Well, what a way to pay tribute to Bray Wyatt tonight. These guys wanted some action, and they're going to get it. I know that about it. I had a few words with David Christopher earlier tonight, and the only thing he told me was he's going into this matchup not just for himself as the World at War Champion to prove why he should be the World Heavyweight Champion, but he wants to prove why that Bray Wyatt was a big inspiration to him here on TNW. No doubt about it, and that went for Jay Reigns as well. No doubt about it. Both men paying homage to Bray Wyatt here tonight, and David Christopher in the ring, waiting for the arrival of this man, the TNW World Heavyweight Champion, Jay Reigns, and the most dominant champion today, and his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the TNW World Heavyweight Champion, the unpredictable Jay Reigns. Well, right now, though, Jay Reigns, the most dominant TNW World Heavyweight Champion in history. He pulled off an amazing performance late last month with the likes of Igor Kabane, and I think that was an amazing matchup between the Cruiserweight World Champion and that man right there, the TNW World Heavyweight Champion. If you love that matchup, you're going to love this. And this is a big-time tribute show, paying tribute to our late friend, Bray Wyatt. No doubt about it, the late great Bray Wyatt must be looking down from Wrestling Heaven with Luke Harper and Terry Funk to see this matchup happen. And they got a big old smile on their face. No doubt about it. Here we go. Match underway. And like I said earlier tonight, it's not about titles or the briefcases. It's about Bray Wyatt tonight. No doubt about it, paying tribute to the late great Bray Wyatt. And the matchup is underway right now. Here we go. Here we go. Flying forearm off the corner by Jay Reigns, knocking David Christopher right off his feet. And Jay pointing up to the heavens, paying tribute to Bray Wyatt right there. Knee lift right to the gut. A kick. Cold cuts to the chest. And Jay right now, staggering the corner by the TNW World at War Champion. No doubt about it. And Jay Reigns now in trouble. And right now, though, this matchup is still going on here. Two of the greats in the history of TNW today going to work. And that about it, Jay Reigns pointing up to the heavens. Paid tribute to Bray Wyatt right there. And now Jay already in trouble here in the early goings as David Christopher, Russian leg sweep. Into the forearm combination maneuver. What a shot by David Christopher. Oh, David looking for the end off the corner. What's David Christopher going to do? Running kick to the face. Lost himself like a Hillman shotgun. Cover. 2. No. Man, Jay Reigns and David Christopher are pulling out all the stops to win here tonight. Whoa, what a clothesline. My goodness, what a clothesline from David Christopher, hitting Jay Reigns right in the face, nearly taking his head off there. You think there's that knee lift right there. David gonna fly up top. Leaping DDT. The leaping DDT. The last shot from the heavens. 2. No. How did Jay kick out of that one? I don't know. And our senior official isn't shocked. What's David Christopher doing? He was going for something there off the corner. And Jay, running knee drop right in the face. Yeah, there's no doubt about it here. Jay Reigns is a legend. And one of the greatest legends of all time in TNW history. Along with David Christopher. And Jay Reigns is also a TNW Hall of Famer. No doubt about it. The unpredictable one dominating this fight in the early goings. As David Christopher tried to fight back here. Went for that running missile drop kick, but nobody home as Jay with a counter. David Christopher is the chosen one after all. He's not going to give up. He's also known as the bounty hunter. And Jay looking for it. Rainmaker. The Rainmaker from Jay Reigns into the cover. Could he do it? No. How did David Christopher kick out of that one? I don't know. Jay going up to the second rope with an amazing Phoenix splash, but David with a counter. Sizing him up for something there, but Jay not waiting around to find out as he nailed him with a missile drop kick right to the face. That was a running drop kick, no less. Neckbreaker. Oh, David back to his feet, and there's a clothesline. Another clothesline. And there's a knockdown on Jay Reigns right there. And I just heard David Christopher scream out of his lungs for Bray Wyatt. Looks like he was playing chicken there. He thought he was going to chop him there, but instead went for a DDT. Smart move there by the TNW World at War Champion. Pointing up to the heavens, counting down. Can he nail it one more time? He said for Bray Wyatt. Wait a minute. Jay reversed it. And now Jay, with a hangman's, with that neck breaker into a forearm, right to the back. And now Jay from the top, frog splash, no! David reversed it, running leg drop. Yeah, the leg drop connected. And now David's gonna fly. David up the top rope. He spiked him with that DDT again. The last shot DDT. Cover. 2. And David Christopher wins. David Christopher has pinned the World Heavyweight Champion. What a matchup. Here's your winner. The chosen one, David Christopher. The greatest ever. The greatest ever in TNW history in one of these amazing matches. Over everyone here in Little Rock, Arkansas, agree with me as it is. David Christopher did this not only for himself tonight, but for the memory of the late, great Bray Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an amazing matchup. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time. Good fight, good night, and thanks for joining us. And my God, what a night! What a night here in Little Rock, Arkansas. And to Bray Wyatt, may you rest in peace, sir.